These guys have been going great guns and then a couple of wheels fell off. Team New South Wales in My Kitchen Rules, father and daughter team Texan Robert and Lynzy. Tonight is going to be a tough episode because you're into sudden death against Rob and Dave. Hello, Robert. Hello, Lynzy.
Howdy.
Hello.
Hello. Everything was going wonderfully. Then you were cooking in the heat and the cake didn't cook, didn't set properly. Now you've had fajitas issues. What's happening?
Yeah, our fajitas were under-seasoned and we're paying for it tonight.
Under season.
It's funny when they're over seasons, you pay for it as well, don't you? Later on in the old bot region.
It's a fine balance.
Were you aware that that was happening, or it was just the judges' palates that it's not the same as yours, or did you feel you'd done the wrong thing?
No, look, we worked our tails off, and we were proud of the effort we gave, but we knew our food didn't turn out the way we wanted it to. Just things didn't pan out.
Jonesy and I have both been on Dancing with the Stars, and the hardest thing is to stand there and have other adults criticise you. How do you feel when you have to stand there and just suck it in? It's hard, isn't it?
It is hard, but I think because it's food as well, you can kind of detach yourself to it, and it's just critique that you have to take, and it's something you have to learn from.
So you're not tempted just to blow a giant raspberry at the judges?
No, look, I don't take it personal. It's just like water off a duck's back, you know.
Which is my favourite dish, by the way.
I love water off a duck's. You
And a
served
giant raspberry for
with
dessert.
a nice jus as well. I was reading I didn't actually read the women's papers, the Women's Day and stuff, but it said that you'd quit Australia on the front page.
Not true.
Because you're here, so you haven't left.
Not going anywhere.
So what was that story? What's that about?
Oh, well, I guess they just say what they like.
And that's it. But everything's okay. Someone said it was a tax thing or something like that.
Oh, well, we're all in a tax battle, aren't we?
I know. You should see my tax bill. Well, actually, I shouldn't want to talk about it because I'll be quitting Australia soon.
It's tricky, though, when you sign up for a reality show, you don't expect your whole life to be raked over. You think, I'm just here on a cooking show. Don't go through my back taxes.
It is a bit tricky. You don't really expect to have your whole private life on show, but that's all right. We're taking it as it comes.
And I've seen photos of you, Lynzy, looking amazing. Luckily, you weren't in your, tracksuit pants with your gut hanging out because that would be impossible for you.
Now, that was that shot of you.
I knew it was one of us. Exercising with your boyfriend somewhere. Are you aware that you're being photographed?
No, I wasn't aware at that point that I was being photographed. So that's a little bit eerie as well to know that someone can follow you for such a long time and you not know about it. But
You know what happened to me once? We did an interview with someone at the Park Hyatt, and I was coming out of there, and there was one of those paparazzi guys. He started taking pictures of me, and I said, well, I finally made it. And the guy said, no, mate, I'm just practicing with my new lens. Do you think you can beat these guys? The guys you're up against tonight, the bearded men?
Rob and Dave are a big competition. They did very well in their instant restaurant too. But, it's a pretty even battle. It's going to be 1-for-1 the whole way, I think.
It's a weird thing moving into that new kitchen, though, isn't it? That big professional kitchen.
Yeah, absolutely. That's going to probably be an advantage for us over cooking, out on the farm or in a tiny little pub. So maybe it'll work for us.
Well, hopefully the stars will shine bright over you guys tonight. So I'm quoting a bit of Texan stuff here, deep in the heart of Texas, or deep in the heart of the MKR kitchen.
Hey, that MKR kitchen, it kind of reminds me of a public hanging where you're the one getting hung and everybody knows that you're innocent, but they need some entertainment, so they're going to hang you anyway.
Well,
It's a very nice analogy.
if all else fails, you just set fire to something. Just set fire to something.
Exactly.
Get a reprieve from the governor.
Preferably Peter Evans, he'd burn. Like, poof, gone.
Hey, now you're giving away the show.
I'll say no more. 7:30 tonight on Channel 7, you'll see My Kitchen Rules. Rob and Lynzy, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.